And we're live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it's the last recording. Can you believe it?
I know.
I can't believe it.
Like,
A part 2 is going to drop,
It's been-
and we're going to have to do another.
no.
Well, if-
I didn't even thought of that concept. No, absolutely not.
Can you imagine if Shy Lily drops?
Oh no. If there's somehow DMs that Sinder didn't show that are like even more context that recontextualize
Even
this
more
other one.
She's even eviler.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I watched Shy Lily's lore video, by the way. It's so on the nose. Like Shy Lily fights this like Groudon. Groudon's like a fire starter Pokemon. She fights a Groudon who's like full of like everyone's negative emotions.
He's not a starter Pokemon. I know it's a minor detail. He's a legendary.
Oh, he's a legendary? Even still, I'm like, oh well.
That's hilarious.
Alright, so today we're looking at Spite.
Yep.
Cerberus
So,
VTuber.
Yeah, like there's no way we can recap what's happened so far. It's like a kabillion pages. Wait till the recaps after, or you'll just have to go back and watch the VODs with the amazing timestamps that I'm sure will be there.
Yeah, well, Emmy's on timestamp patrol. And like, I'm gonna make some shorts of like, of this stuff as well.
Just remember your Vine Boom key.
Currently, the void is whoever can fill the void with a recap of this doc first.
That's already been...
Everyone's just waiting for the recap.
Yeah,
Someone's done it.
there's a couple good recaps already. There's one VTuber who did it in 4 minutes. But she like... People haven't read the doc, were like arguing about the context. So I was like, well, if you want the context, read the doc. And there's a good recap that's 24 minutes. That's posted to YouTube, and it's like a VTuber recap channel. That's what they do.
Yeah, I think that's what it recommended to me. I have not watched it yet because I wanted to minimize.
Yeah.
At least for myself, just because I'm a big anti-spoiler.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Guy.
I watched it up to Spite, so like, I still have no idea what's in the Spite section.
Space, decontrolled the impulse. All right.
All right, let's go.
All right. Spite's document for reference. Man, I just again will reiterate. Her tweet got 2.2 million views.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, this was like this is one of the biggest cancellations on the internet.
Yeah, certainly the biggest. I want to say. Oh, I mean, Rishi's bigger, but like Rishi was like not caused. Like she wasn't cancelled by like other people, like other VTubers, right?
That's true. That's true. And Rishi ended up being like a level 9 dickhead. She was like abusing her husband, like unironically. But like he was doing it back, so it's like, well, you people get what you deserve.
Yeah. I've only seen a bit of that, and I'm like, this is long and complicated enough that I'm going to withhold judgment until I've read more, because there's clearly way more here.
Oh, I mean, the judgment is like this should be sorted out by Japanese courts, if anything. And I hope they have nice and fulfilling lives. Like, find Jesus.
All right. This is Sinder. I'm very sorry to Spite for the harassment she's gotten over the years for absolutely no reason other than being similar to me. I know how it feels to be called a copy or an inferior version of someone else when you know it's not true. I disliked Spite for what I thought was her copying me. And I was harassed being similar to her too, just not nearly to the degree I was with Silvervale. I never reached out to talk things out with Spite, and I should have. I'm sorry. This is important for Sinder to do because obviously it looks like massive hypocrisy because the parallels are so close.
Yeah, I know. Like look, the parallels are so close. I'm not gonna lie. The YouTube thumbnail for this one, instead of being like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, which is like Cinder and Silvervale, this is gonna be Scorpion and like Rain, or Scorpion and like Noob Cybot, because like Spite's like the unknown pal swap ninja.
I am sorry, she says. I've never condoned or told anyone to harass any other creator, even if I've ever held anything against them myself, which is true, as far as we know.
Yeah.
You know. I lied when talking about Spite in my apology. I knew Red had talked to Nano about her in 2023.
Ooh.
He had gone as far as to ask her not to work with Spite. It was not something I had anything to do with, but I was okay with it after he told me Nano agreed. I lied so I wouldn't make things worse myself, and admit to more than I was being accused of at a time when everything was crashing down for me. I'm sorry to her for being unknowingly excluded from working with Nano because of how I felt about her. Okay.
Hmm.
I believe Spite was contacted by Shylily and compelled to make a public statement about me. It's made up of allegations without evidence and is purely based on conjecture. She's profited off of these baseless accusations since making them against me. If Spite was never shown the screenshots of Red asking Nano not to work with her, which I feel Spite would have included in a document, then she made a statement over one screenshot of Red's DMs talking about her from May of 2023. At no point have I ever stolen or copied anything from Spite. Besides Red, I've only talked about my grievances with Spite to a handful of friends. Following her on Twitter is the extent Red and I have ever been watching her, and I haven't cared about what she was up to beyond mid-2023. I moved past all of this a long time ago, and I wish no ill will towards Spite. It's kind of a little bit snide, but okay.
No,
Sure, we'll think.
no spite towards spite. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Copying Spite. The first thing I want to show is the evidence that I didn't copy Spite's designs or outfits at any point, including the blue Fire merch artwork I have for myself. Guys, Fire but Blue is now trademarked. You can't have it. Minecraft on Suicide Watch. This is awesome. Original design, 16th of December 2020. My original character design was finished. My ref sheet also describes like blue flames.
Yep.
So blue. Here we can see that here. Blue flames. You already have blue flames. All right, cool. 9th of February 2021. I posted my full ref sheet on Twitter for the first time. Sprite made her Twitter account in May, a few months later, about 3 months after my post. Okay.
Dude, if Spite's first tweet is like Cinder's character design, but like Paltot Blue, it's like, come on.
No, it's gonna be an art ship tag or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
yes. Spinder. And then Cinder says, and then ghosts it.
Oh my god. 27th of June 2021. I posted my PNG model that I was using to stream from the 15th of June for my model debut a year later on the 25th of June 2022. It had an alternate blue version I use sometimes too. So we see, yep, cool, EnVTuber, great. EnVTuber, sorry!
It's an Angie version.
Angie, no. Her when like Silverveil's calling. Her when Spite's calling. My first ever VOD with the upload date.
I've seen that. I've seen that. That blue Cinder, by the way. I don't know if I saw it in fucking 2023.
Oh yeah. No. Like to be clear, more recently, I've definitely seen the blue Cinder.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cinder. Here's the Cinder's first ever VOD. It's apparently private for some reason. Interesting. June 15, 2021.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Anyway, 3rd of July, as far as I could find, this is the first time Spite ever posted a character design on Twitter. Dude.
I don't know, man. Star Fox Adventures has a better, like, copy suit than she does.
I was about to diss the art. I realized she's probably drawn it herself, and she's not a professional artist, and so for that, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I thought it was from a professional, like, I was like, you overpaid on the scab, man.
Jesus, Mia's on fire tonight. What the hell?
Sorry, Spite. I don't have anything against you yet. I don't know if you did anything wrong yet. Demon Design, 16th of November. Since it's my more fantastic.
Spite. By the way, Spite, if you see this, please keep in mind, this is like day 5 and it's like 2 in the morning. So I apologize if we're snarkier than normal.
Yeah, sorry, Spite. 16th 11th 2021. Since it's my more fantastical outfit, this is when I first brought the idea of my demon design to Nano. Okay, the idea came from seeing Fruit's evil alternate design a year earlier, December 2020. I knew I wanted to do similar outfit.
Yeah, like Cinder's main defense here is I wasn't copying Spite, I was copying Fruit.
Yep. Yep. I mean, sorry, like, yeah, obviously, you know, not for super serious stuff, but yes, exactly. Like Cinder said, she was inspired by fruit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Demon design was started in December. Here's all the references I gave her. Oh, it's a screenshot of a drive. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But here's something else. Interesting. All right. Oh god, how many rights did she give us? Damn. All right. Cool. Cool. 27th of February 2022. Original demon design was finished about 4 months before my original model debut. This version of the design never became a model. So she had a blue version made,
Yeah.
and didn't use it. Right. Cool. And then 15th of July 2023, demon design was updated and the model finally debuted on this date.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's a palette swap, like it's fine.
I think even it's an original idea.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's a palette swap of her own design, like whatever. Cool. Great. Summer outfit. 14th of June 2022. Red gave Nano the refs my summer outfit in their DMs before I'd even debuted my first model. Dude, this is like my crazy addiction levels. This is like the part where she's like doing the heartfelt explanation of like the cold hard reality of her addiction developed. She hasn't even debuted and she's getting another model.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I'm like, alright, damn. It was designed oh, the fucking trick shit. It was designed to cover my already designed bikini outfit to be safe which you can see the straps of on the models next to the hips and the images below.
Listen up, women, I'm telling you. You got to give your VTuber models burka toggles.
Yep.
It's the only way you'll be safe from Dan Clancy.
Yeah. Right, cool. 20th of July 2022. So this is afterwards, obviously.
Yeah.
Spite said she worked with her model artist on her new outfit. There's no oh my god, the fucking fire thing. There's no fire-inspired ease in this image of her, but they were on her final model when it debuted. So,
Sorry, is the right one still Spite? Oh no, the right one's Sinder. Yeah, I was like...
But yeah, again, like they are, okay, I get it, right? They're similar, but like neither of their designs, like in neither of these outfit combinations even are original. Like they just aren't.
Yeah, well,
like I guarantee you can find this combination of outfit, like not the exact perfect piece of proportions or the exact same face, but like most of this is like not original. It's cool. You know, but like you guys didn't invent.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one of these models in the works.
Like you guys didn't invent like ripped short shorts with like tears to the side and like the strings over the top, and like a torn outfit, a torn open blouse.
Man, you know, like Spite and Cinder like go live at the same time, like fund each other's Twitch channels. Like, well, one of us has to change.
Yeah, exactly. And the only thing really interesting here, so she's saying here, I debuted an outfit 2 weeks after Cinder.
Yeah.
Debuted a similar outfit. And you know, Spite's saying I received many negative comments about my design from people assuming I copied her. When I debuted it 2 weeks before hers.
Yeah, she got called off brand Cinder.
2 weeks after Cinder debuted. Oh, okay, sorry. Cinder allegedly debuted this first.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, because I said that's the exact opposite of what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinder debuted first. Alright. I got called a friend Cinder, a bunch of horrible things. Okay. Merch artwork. 12th of November, 2020. I described what kind of artwork I was looking for to the artist. I asked for it to be partially grayscale with bright, colourful highlights and details. It's public knowledge she made this artwork, so I've chosen not to censor their name here. The click draws. As usual, the client takes ages to get back to you and then asks for it to be done by mid-December.
Yeah.
In mid-November. I get references tonight, and can you get me a price? I'm glad to be back to you. It's going to be a pretty tight schedule, haha. The haha, you have to imagine that encompasses a universe of emotions, of tears and crying and anger.
I'm imagining dollar signs in Click Draws' eyes.
Yeah, either that or dollar signs.
Yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely. Yeah, blah blah blah. You can grab all the references. Blah blah blah. This is fine. Cinder again asked for a quote. Art would be blah, and with 1.5 times for commercial usage.
Yeah.
Would be great. Give me an invoice.
Yeah.
Dude, Okay.
Oh no,
I
no,
know-
it's fine. It's fine. We can read.
No. Sorry, I wasn't going against you. You're valid, but I just saw something.
Okay.
It was like actually, Sinder offered to pay first.
Yep.
I'll just note. Yeah. Anyway. Pays and then blah blah blah. Cool. 6th of December. After seeing my first draft, I decided I want to try something with my blue flame coloration with a limited color palette. Another artist I was working on with much art was making something with my normal orange flames. Okay, so they do a rough draft. She says she likes it, but doesn't want to use it. Fine. Okay. Sorry, this is okay. I'm like pretty, you know, I'm a pretty deep. I would consider myself a pretty deep VTuber enjoyer. What I'm saying is like VTuber and anime cringe. I've got a pretty high tolerance for. I think.
Yeah.
Comparatively. But Sinder says here, I think I prefer the second one. Though can we change expressions to look angry, sundry? My fire gets hotter and turns blue when I get mad.
This is my original character.
I know, it's like, you don't actually, like, you realize this is a fantasy we're conjuring here, right? Anyway, whatever, it's fine.
Well, at the end of the day, she's trying to sell, like, cherry flavored water and calling it, like, pyro power or something, so.
True. Okay, so this is like, this is all fine, there's nothing bogus here. I guess this is just a proof timeline, right?
Yeah,
So
it's just timeline, yeah. And there's the blue Sinder art.
Yep. I believe you. I don't think that you would, like, it would be even more insane if you'd gone to this much effort to fake all of this. Just to like, disprove the spike.
Well, she has had 5 months. Ooh.
True.
Is this entire talk ChatGPT? She's just doing ChatGPT prompts that she gets a good doc.
17th of December, 2022. Art was finished for the merch drop that launched on the 25th of December, Christmas Day. The reason why Blue Fire Design was chosen, because my whole first merch drop was themed around my 2 fire colors. I suggested the limited palette because I thought it looked good for the clothing it was planned for.
Yeah.
When it was done, this is the only bit that's really relevant. When it was done, I recognized that the finished piece could be mistaken for Spite, but I really liked how it came out and didn't want to change it. Any major changes to the art would have delayed the entire drop too. Like, yeah, but like, it's not, like, I guess, I get
it's also
it.
obviously Cinder, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they could see, but like, if you look at it properly, it's clearly Cinder.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. Heaven Hand outfit. Sorry, I just thought that, like, this is the fucking... We're like, lewd emote. Anyway, whatever.
Dude, it's Cinder, cute love heart girl on the left.
Oh, yeah, true.
The winner!
Yeah, the winner of the 2023 Mean Driven Development Kiss My Contest, yay! Or was it 2024? No, whatever, I guess.
Heaven Hound outfit. 13th of August 2023. I submitted my commission request to design my Heaven Hound outfit to the artist. Press form was open on the 9th of August. Yep. Cool. Again, the references I gave her. Oh, I guess, okay, sorry. The other reason to show the references is to try and prove that I didn't give her, like, Spite official art.jpg.
Yeah.
Please make it exactly like this, but, like, legally distinct, right? Yeah. Cool. Late August to late December 2023. I attempted to the artist until the design was actually started on the 4th of January 2024. I'm just scanning this, blah 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 blah. Okay, so artist says they can't take the work on right now.
It's interesting that Cinder's dealing with all this instead of Redacted.
That is true, actually. True. If I wanted, you could interpret this as saying, like, Red did have an unusually close friendship with Nano.
Yeah,
and Cinder didn't want to accentuate that point because she's embarrassed in some way about that or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Although, to be honest, it would have made a case a bit better because it would be like, Nano's the one who's at kind of center of this, right?
Yeah.
And so it would be like, oh, we're like, normally I would have been across it. It's because Red's such close friends with Nano and we're friends like from way back or whatever. That's why he was talking to her. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Nothing burgers. 4th of 1st. Artist contacted me to start my Heaven Hound design, and we worked on it over the next few months. Bloody hell, okay. man, this is so cool. All right, 19th of April 2024. We are at now, right?
Mhm,
Yeah, 24. Okay, yep. Here's the design. Okay. Oh, okay. This one's a lot better, right? Because this is showing that Cinder's was designed. Oh, not sorry, a lot better. I can't. My brain was fried, and I didn't actually check the dates above, but they certainly for this one,
Yeah.
proving it was designed and completed by the 19th of April.
Yeah.
29th of April, Fight designed her Greek goddess outfit on stream. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I mentioned I may or may not get a future Greek goddess outfit because of my branding. About 4 months ago, Sinder debuted a Heaven Okami inspired outfit that was white and gold, resembling a Greek goddess. In the background for her debut, she also included Greek columns. At this point, it felt like nothing I could come up with would even be slightly original to me, and where nothing's completely original, but I still want some own identity. So
I
far,
do feel
it's
really
very...
bad. I'm really bad for Spite. She's like a little guy trying her best.
Yeah. No, so far, this is very easy to understand as, Spite, like, Cinder lives in her head rent-free.
Yeah.
And Spite is, without proof, but with a whole bunch of, like, coincidences from her perspective, right? Thinking that Cinder's copying me.
Yeah,
like,
for
what
sure.
the hell?
And like I'd probably feel bad if there was like a big VTuber called like Barnak who was like he's like a Mesopotamian cat. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like, hey guys, I'm from Assyria, Lamau. I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, and he starts playing,
Starts playing retro games.
yeah, like 3 weeks after you do.
Yeah.
And like, and you know, does like a...
He has an SMP called Bozy SMP.
Yeah, no, he's but it's Terraria instead of Minecraft, but it's like cozy and like, oh look,
He pronounces almond fun.
Yeah.
he pronounced almond funny. It's getting it too close to home. Okay, the 24th of May. Final design and rush sheet were completed. This model debuted almost 7 months later in December. It takes ages, which is fine. I mean, there's a lot of work. Okay, there's the design done. Okay. Sleepy outfit. 10th of August 2023. First time Red brought up her idea of a comfy gamer girl pajamas outfit. Yeah. We get it.
Okay, 2023 isn't so 2023. This is around when like Mori Calliope like debuted her fucking pajama outfit, right? So.
Oh yeah, no, like someone definitely did it first, and everyone was like, it became a trend,
Yeah.
right? Like it wasn't Callie, I'm pretty sure, and it wasn't Cinder, and it wasn't Spite. Like I don't know, Amino had a sleepy one. Like just off the top of my head.
I'm gonna
right?
say it's Mori Calliope.
I mean, I've called it before. It's not original if it's a League skin line. It's
True.
Pajama Guardians.
Pajama Guardians.
True. No, actually, that's a good point. The exact concept. Yeah, the concept's already been done. Yeah.
I was thinking to do a sleepy outfit for Karnak actually, for the next one.
Yeah. Well, if you want to. Like, it's fine.
They're cozy.
Yeah. I think it just works better. Like that's a good idea.
20th of April the next year. By debut outfit that has a hoodie and side bangs. Okay. Brand new model for model Mama REVT. I mean, sorry, your mama's called REVT. Where'd you get the name Ari from, huh? Interesting. Anyway, whatever. On April 4th, 2025, Cinder debuted a sports hoodie with side bangs covering her eyes similar to mine. To be fair, that's like a year later. Like, whatever. Anyway. 24th of November 2024. Red asked Dano about doing a pajama outfit to debut alongside the release of my AFK Gamer Subs flavor on the 4th of April 2025. Okay, yep. 23rd of January 2025. Red gave out references to Nano in the project server. Yep, sleepy outfit. Yep. Okay. Like, this is the thing, right? When Redacted needs to, he can communicate straightforwardly, right?
Yeah.
He's like, this is a sleepy outfit. I want 2 outfits. We want to mix one model. No toggles. Just design right now is what we want from you. We need the design ASAP. The model isn't as much of a rush. So, you know, He's communicating the most important information right at the top in bold, which is good.
And it's obvious that
First-
like there's no gossip or things here. Like gossiping and being personal is obviously like a mode that he has.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, here's a bunch of stuff we want, specific stuff we want to have.
Yeah.
And again, as in the model, then inspiration images.
Oh wait,
And then if-
what's inspo? Is that Pick and Pivot? No, it's not.
No, that looks like, oh, that was like fan out of Sinder, maybe. Oh, and like Numi? I don't know. And then he asks Cinder if she wants to see anything change, right? So Cinder's definitely aware of this conversation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hairstyle refs.
Yeah.
Ah! Bingo
More
bongo.
Clappy.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Maury Clappy had already done this, or already had
And it
fan
was
art of her,
huge.
like-
I remember the Maury Clappy pajama thing was huge.
Yeah. Now let's just like try to see start things today. Cinder says thank you. So Cinder's aware of this. She posts. Nana says, do you have time to start this tomorrow? Okay, because she hasn't confirmed she started. Right, cool. Here's the final model design. Our full outfits weren't shown in Spike's document. The only similarities between our outfits is that they both have hoodies with zippers, shorts, and hair over one eye. Alright. Cool. Spike only showed these outfits close up next to each other because when zoomed out, it's much easier to see than the basis of this accusation. Here's the image she used in a document. But like, okay, yeah, like you both got hoodies. But hoodies are a thing that exist. Like,
I mean, Cinder's hoodie has a cute little tongue over her eye, so it's like checkmate atheists.
yeah, and like, hoodie with face on the thing and ears is also not original. Like at this point in time,
They're like hoodies or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
They're common like cozy get-ups.
I'm pretty sure the reason Cinder has to like autistically go over like every little point of like where these designs came from is specifically because this is like a thing used to like besmirch a character, so she has to say no, like this just isn't true.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. No, I understand why she's doing it. I was
Yeah.
just saying, like, yes, as an observer here, who's admittedly biased towards Cinder, I'm like, yeah, I get how they're similar, but like again, like there's not enough here to be like you copied me, like
Yeah,
whatever,
sure.
like. Also, because their designs have different model mamas and different artists, they don't look the same, right? Silverveil looked more like Cinder because, you know, Silverveil had chosen to go get a model done by an analyst, right? They just don't look as similar.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of tweets. Here are the two instances Spike points out in her doc when I tweeted at around the same time as her own events. First being one of my debut teaser tweets and another an ASMR tweet. The ASMR tweet, oh my god. Debut teaser. The 12th of May 2022. 2 days before my teaser tweet, Brad messaged me when he made the teaser image. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be kind of weird, like just like your girlfriend's like a cute VTuber or whatever, but every now and then, you like have to fire up VTube Studio, load up the model, and do some poses. You're just like being your girlfriend to like make advertising material.
You know, and you have that, and they completely hypothetically, you have the dark weird moment where it's like, maybe I can just be Cinder. Maybe I don't need her.
How do we know that when the girls do their fucking TTS streams where they're like quote unquote mute, how do we know it's them, right? Could be their boyfriends or managers.
True, they might have been tweeting. Oh my god, okay. Cool, so the day, I'm only talking about the dates because it's like, you know, it's all like copying, right? So like the dates are apparently really important. So a day later, Spike tweets about her debut happening the next day. Yep, cool. Bing bang bong.
I've got that asset. That hands asset. I've got that.
Yep. A day later, again, I posted my debut teaser. I couldn't find anything that showed that I posted it when I did because of Spike. It was a Saturday about a month before my debut date. And I apologize. Right, because obviously I was like, of course you can find when you posted it on the tweet, but okay, you can't. Right, okay. First thing Spike mentions in her document is the debut teaser that was apparently posted on the same day as her original debut, which I honestly don't know if at the time this was intentional or not. I don't know when I first discovered Spike, and it could have been after she debuted. Okay, so Cinder's admitting here, she does not know for sure if she did or did not
Yeah.
make her thing to coincide. But I mean, like, presumably you didn't copy her any other time, which is what I assume you're gonna say. I don't know why you would copy her this time.
Oh well, I mean the VTubers they'll professionally know each other, right? So they're sort of like, I don't know if I did this at the same time. I just don't remember. Yeah, saying you saying you don't remember is a good hedge, but like people take people take I don't remember as dishonesty.
Yeah, no, that's sure. Like she, I mean, like here, like to be clear, Sinder is very clear about the time she's asserting stuff, right? So yeah, she's saying maybe she did. Okay. ASMR post, 22nd of September 2022. Spite announced her first ASMR stream for the 24th. Okay.
Wait, that's Spite? Fuck me, I'm like...
Yeah, no, wait, shit! Guys, the narrative, cut the tape. This doesn't work for the narrative. Remember, Sinder's the good guy now. Remember in the special group chat with all the other drama tubers?
Yeah.
Gotta make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, well, he's at you mean the special group chat where he's at the narrative? Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Secret group call.
Oh, that's cute. I like the little, not pyro pup. Sorry.
The Serapup.
Yeah, Serapup.
Yeah. 24th of the 9th, which is the 2 days later. I posted art of Tashi and Sinder on Twitter to advertise my ASMR channel I was still trying to keep up with. Yep, so she's like, by the way, please go look at my content over there.
Yeah.
Cool. I had been working on a few new ASMR videos before the post was made, since it had been almost 2 months since my last upload. I always kept up with my 1 video per week ASMR schedule, but since debuting with Sinder, I hadn't been. 2 days after this post, I uploaded a new video, followed by 2 more over the next couple of weeks. I tweeted nothing to be spite. By the way, like, when it's not your job, 1 full video a week is like, you know, like, that's a lot of, like, that's dedication, damn.
Yeah,
right.
true, but I mean, these days you just put it into an AI prompt and then you whisper a bit and then you're like, hey, I want to lick your ears. Aren't you a good boy? Something. Here, have a fucking orange. Good night now. And like, bam, there's your video.
Absolutely.
Pro ASMR guy here.
Absolutely, definitely. All true and real, apparently. Only thing funny here is like Sinder's one of Sinder's like limited added transmissibility.
Yeah, the fuck did you do to that one?
I mean,
it's a bit too spicy.
It's a filthy vampire nurse that hypnotizes.
Yeah, there's a flirty vampire nurse. The filthy one's members only.
Oh, my bad.
Written
hard, but the rest are just like girlfriend experience, I guess.
I guess so.
No, these were public. These were public.
Sorry. The flirty one is public. The filthy one is not screenshotted here, and it's members only.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand this. Yes. No, you're right.
It's what we call. What we call a jive, my friend.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be even not that they need it. For YouTube's defense attorney for a minute, like, tons of these ASMRs are on the borderline of YouTube's guidelines.
Yeah, obviously.
The issue here is that like YouTube could make it easier for adults to make videos for other adults that are not, you know, not necessarily.
Wait a minute. Hey, whoa, like, hang on. Cinder's confirming here. Tashi was pre-recorded the entire time.
To be fair, these are videos, but yes, you're right. They were. Then I suppose they're not just videos, but they were videos made well in advance.
Yeah.
Yep. There is one tweet I found that I know I made in spite of her. This was after 6 months of what I thought was spite copying me, being compared to her and her for being similar. It was wrong and petty of me to do. So this Cinder's confessing.
Yeah, alright.
So on the 10th of January 2023.
Yeah, so Cinder. So this is the new Cinder outfit, right?
The spite one. Okay, 2 days later, on the day of her debut, I posted my blue merch artwork. Oh, okay. This is like, okay, Cinder, you did a good job here because this is such plausible deniability. Oh my god, I posted about my merch that happens to be blue on the same day you debuted.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Yeah, but if you
also, like,
if
whatever.
you scroll down a little bit, Cinder got 85k views, Spike got 5k views. I'm like, if you're Spike, this is so annoying.
Oh, I get it, right? But like, also, it could be that Cinder has way more like. What I'm saying is right. Cinder could have tweeted anything on the same day, right? Like, and it still would have done the same damage, quote unquote, to Spy, because if we're talking about like it's like attention, right?
Yeah.
Because like, because I'm like, also,
I am gonna. I just want to say I'm gonna say that like every morning I wake up with the sun, face Mega, and like praise every god that I can. That I don't have to be in the fucking titty streamer game.
The thing is, like, fans can like more than one VTuber. Like even if they saw Spite's thing or saw Cinder's tweet, they might also have seen Spite on the same day. Like, I'd say just tweeting at the same day as someone to me is a lot weaker than like doing a big merch drop against somebody at the same time.
No, but Cinder's literally being like she's being petty here though. Like it's...
Yeah. Sorry, to be fair, Cinder said she did it and that she did it to be petty.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, this is not the biggest crime. But yes, apparently she did it. If I tweeted, no, I did the thing of like saying it's fine. I'm about to scroll down and find out it's worse. Alright, okay. So Spy tweeted when she went live. Okay. And she got 5k views again. Because that's probably
That's probably just a reach.
Yep. Okay. Spy copying me. Speculation. I would also like to show my point of view and why I thought Spite was the one copying me back in... It's the same thing! Not again! They both live in each other's heads rent-free. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Again, every morning I face Mecca and thank every god that I can.
You don't have to, like, sit there wondering if, like, Billy Bob BT is, like, straight sniping you for viewers and stuff. Like...
Just like I don't have the presence of like a different ancient Egyptian VTuber who's like a pharaoh who's trying to like one up me on every fucking tweet.
Oh my god, I know. Why I thought Spite was the one copying me back in 2022 and early 2023, which led to Red asking Nano not to work with her. We were the only two prominent Hellhound or Cerberus-themed VTubers at the time all of this occurred. I can say definitely there was no one in Hololive like that. I don't know if I only knew Niji Sanja English. There's no one in Niji Sanja English with this theme at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take her. I'll take her as Red. She's like, she knows her own character. She knows her own market research.
Yep. This section should be considered speculation. This section should be considered speculation, the same as Spite's entire document was about me. Everything presented here could have been sheer coincidence, and I don't have any evidence proving it was otherwise. Alright. Guys, as usual, massive week for the unemployed here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything we're about to read could be nothing.
Cinder's putting on her goober hat. She's being a goober.
Yep. Alright, so before Cinder debuts, Spite's Designs was the one on the right debuting on the 15th of May 2022. Okay? And then 2 weeks later... Yeah, 2 weeks later, my original model debuted. Okay. 11th of July, 2020. Spike came into my chat to introduce herself and gave me beats, so she knew who I was. This is the first and only time she was in my chat.
Yeah, no, I want to see this. So this is before Spike drops a doc on Cinder.
Yep.
Cinder, Hellhound waifu, hello, great job, let's go. Love emojis. Are those Spite emojis or Cinder emojis? Ooh.
They're all blues. They must be hers. Because at this time, as we've established, this time Cinder only had the orange look.
I'm really excited to see another Hellhound here. Lol. Bro, the Gogo brain is a struggle. Thank you so much for the sub, OMFG, to Death Shadow 69. Oh, she fucking stole a viewer. Death Shadow 89.
She's thanking a fan of Cinder for a sub to Spite while Cinder's streaming. Dude, there's VTubers who would like who would anti-hero themselves live for this sin. If based on the tweets I've seen on Twitter.
That's true, but I do legitimately do that myself. Like, hey, how's it going? And then someone follows me, like, hey man, thanks for the follow. Well,
Of
someone
course,
does a chat.
because you're not you're not tenser than the highest key on a piano is why.
True.
Because you're not so neurotic and wound up and like sensitive and like insecure that like you can't handle one person like possibly liking someone else as well as you.
Well, that is illegal in Kanik's chat, you know.
You do have to praise the pharaoh the most.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Listen, it ain't a joke, okay? I get up every morning, look at the sun. I'm sorry, not the sun. I get up every morning, face Mecca, and thank every god I can I'm not in this game.
The stuff you said, Spite said already, is like exactly on the same level as the fan art tweet.
Yeah.
Or even more, like it's even slightly stronger, being like, man, aren't we twinsies?
Also, like, after 5 minutes, what'd she say? I'm doing great, excited to meet you. She says, of course, moi. I bet Cinder at that point said, let's hang out sometime, and then ghosted Spite.
Yeah, probably.
Because what's Spite saying, of course, to?
Yes. I'll be lurking. Lurk. Okay.
Fucking lurks after 10 minutes. What a useless viewer. I love you guys.
Sorry. No. It's the next day, so we're flipped again. Now lurking is illegal again.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, it's a new day. The rules switched again. It's switched like, what's the bet? Despite also immediately closed the stream after she wrote lurk.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright. 3rd of the 9th, 2022. Spicy model debut.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
Oh, what was the old Spite model?
Wait, what? Yeah, what was it?
Oh, because she took away the blue skin.
Oh, interesting.
What's the? Did she not have the fire ears? Yeah, the fire ears.
Oh, sure. Basically, I'm like, but also
Get the fire
like,
ears in the top right one.
No, that's fair. Isn't
It's,
it?
I thought.
Yeah, it appears to be some sort of ethereal electricity, to be honest.
Okay.
She's stuck with the ethereal electricity Spite. Oh no, she's got fucking 5 boots. These boots are made for walking.
Yeah, true.
The problem with boots is like you never fucking see them. You people don't even know that.
Yeah.
Most of you people don't even know that Karnak doesn't have laces.
Uses Velcro?
I do. I use Velcro. Look. I'm putting them up now. Look, I use Velcro. I got steppies as well. Yeah. I use Velcro because it was in my debut. Akabara knows. You can't do up laces with claws. Yeah, it's part of my lore.
It's called immersion.
It's called immersion.
Also, to be clear, when I said Spite close the stream after, like, I'm not like that's not actually criticism of Spite. I'm pretty sure that like most people do that.
No, it's a personal criticism of Spite. I like you know all of my entire viewer list. I like have their eyes taped open with Karnak brand tape to like watch the stream at all times.
But also like, my current opinion is, even if Spite did copy the flame ears from Cinder on purpose because she saw Cinder's flame ears, I'm still like, okay, like, and like this is not worth calling the United Nations over, like, whatever, okay, like, you know, it's only interesting to me in terms of a justification for people keep comparing us or whatever. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, so you're gonna what, sue her for copyright because she stole your like flame ears?
It says the copyright defamation master. You're like, man, that guy's a bit of a cunt. Me like burst open the door. Don't you know that's defamation in 4 states of Australia?
It's fine.
Did you check if they had a cunt, or are you making it up, Karnak? It's like, I don't know. Jesus.
You know, for the record, Karnak, that's what happened. Karnak put himself in the role of Cinder when I was criticizing Cinder, or Silvervale. It was Silvervale. Sorry, I got them mixed up again. I wonder why. No, okay, the difference is that you didn't do like a literal hour-long unhinged rant to thousands of people,
True.
calling it like a vile, malicious, evil, like literally every name you could think of, and while like sobbing and pissing yourself on stream.
True.
It's different. And whatever it was, I don't know. I was actually thinking at the start of like saying like and like I know it's all a defamation a bunch, but like it wasn't. It was more that I was trying to draw attention to like not saying no one's actually gonna sue, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Obviously, it's more like I just want to say like this criticism is so like harsh and extended and like specific in some places that like it's the borderline of what in some context people might consider legally actionable in some places of the world. I'll just say like, dude, this is like heavy. Like, this isn't just like, yeah, I don't think she amounts to a hill of beans. Bye bye. This is like, here's how this person ruined my life.
True.
Story in 7 parts. That's all. But yes, I'm not a lawyer or an information expert. That's for sure. Oh, all right. Sorry. Back to the plot. What were we at? Sinder debuted a new model at the beginning of September.
Yep.
She said in her document it was worked on the 20th of July. There are no ear flames on Spite in this image.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So here there's no ears on it. Here there's flame ears. Okay. And the design's similar. Okay.
Okay, next.
Yeah, in before, like, this is the problem, right? They suddenly find out that actually, like, they just don't have original thoughts, and they just all thought of a comfy gamer girl thing at the exact same time and asked for it.
No, they all thought of it because Murray Clive was really big at the time with a comfy gamer girl.
Exactly. To be honest.
This is literally like, oh, what was the thing? It was like, this is literally like about Apple and Microsoft trying to rob fucking Xerox for the mouse, you know?
True. Real and true. 15th of May 2022. My debut teaser, which happened to be posted on the same day as one of her model debuts. Okay. 29th of August.
Ooh.
The model above. Okay, she did the same blacking out. Yeah. Guys.
No, to be fair, I do that. But like, if Sinder probably does that, it's.
Yeah, no, okay.
It's a common thing though.
Yeah, because above, Red did it, right?
Yeah.
Who says Red probably got it from somewhere else? Like, we don't have any evidence that either way, but there's no evidence that Red came up with this as a unique idea.
It's the locked smash character.
Well, I mean, I think the reason Cinder makes this allegation is because, like,
she made against her.
Yeah, she's like, well, and now she's like, and now, Spite, it's your turn to make an autistic document disproving that you copied me. Annoying, isn't it? Let's just stop doing this.
Yeah, imagine that. We're already halfway through. Okay, this is a great day. Before and after my debut, I had an animated version of my held hand running to the right as an alert on my stream. I had on my pre-debut streams as well, but you can see it at my debut here in both colors.
Hey, Mio, could you right-click Save As? Because I think I might want to use that.
Absolutely. Just change the colors, huh? Okay, right. So she had she's proving here that early on she already had the blue thing somewhere.
Yeah, I guess so. Next.
Blue on the helmet. Alright. 7th of September. Spite posts animated art of her other two Cerberus heads running to the right. I thought she used this for alerts too, but I couldn't find any clips of it to prove that. Hers also has fire in the ears, on the paws, and a brightly coloured tail.
Yeah, but Spite's...
okay. Oh, yeah.
Spite's is cuter. Spite's is cuter, so she wins. Alright, next.
Okay. Alright.
I disagree.
Right.
The other one's cuter. I'm not into Neopets nowadays. What can I say?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I don't like the Neopets art style that much, but like, you're right. Kind of cute. Whatever. I realized it's the so unimportant. Like, whatever, you get to win. This one's cuter. Alright, 27th of June 2021. My PNG model that I was using to stream for a year is my model debut and its alternate blue version.
Good on Cinder for doing the PNG Dream. She did the PNG Dream to be like joint partner at Gamers Hub, so ending up as getting cancelled by Shy Lily. You know, she's done the full career.
True. Also, this is a really high, like this is a really nice PNG.
True.
It's a lot better than usual. Well, what I've seen often. 17th of 10th, 2022. By posted artwork of a new design by a model artist. Okay. Cool.
The Cinders have ripped leggings the same way as... No.
She's got a key on the calf.
They're completely different. Sorry.
This is so nothing. How are these belts staying on? That's so unrealistic. Anyway.
Also, look at her skirt. Her skirt's ripped too. Like, Cinder, buy a new skirt. Jesus Christ. You don't need to wear ripped clothing. Just find clothes that fit.
Do they have a similar charm around their waist?
She's got a blue bauble.
Skull.
It looks like a skull.
She's got a skull hanging off her belt that's much higher. Because she's not showing stummy here, and she is.
Battle of the Stummies.
Alright, the 12th of January 2023, approximately. Around the same time as the new outfit debut, she also started using the fire emoji in her Twitter name when she hadn't before. Guys, the fire emoji is now owned by Cinder. Check PayPal. I don't know. This snapshot shows her without it from like in 2022 sometime. Okay. And then here it is with her using the fucking fire emoji. Checkmate atheist.
Yeah, she changed her Oshi mark.
I've always had an alternate blue fire color toggle as part of my design. It was on my ref sheet and the biggest and most well-known gimmick of my original model. I used it frequently on stream. This is before editing, and changing model layer colors was a built-in feature of YouTube Studio.
Okay.
Alright, you're flexing on us. 29th of September 2022. I made a post emphasizing my two fire colors. Inside you, there are two wolves.
Both of them are gay.
Alright, 23rd of the 10th. Spite started using an alternate red coloration of a new model, which he continued using from then on. I don't know if this was the first time I've used it on stream. It could have been earlier, but it's the earliest I could find her posting about it. Alright, so Spite also had a palette swap. So just this in, Cinder owns the concept of palette swaps, apparently. The 5th of January 2023, I posted about my two different coloured shirts focusing on my two fire colours. Okay.
Yeah.
18th of January, I posted an image of her new outfit focusing on her blue and red colours about 2 weeks later. Okay.
God. Kill me. I want to get out of this Google Doc.
We're getting, no, look, we're committed to driving to the candy factory.
That's true.
No matter how hard the road. I'm currently remaining hopeful that there is something snarky or funny later on to justify this fucking epic battle of colours. The 23rd of January 2023. Red's first convo with Nano about Spite was 5 days after Spite's post above. He asked her not to work with her, and Nano gladly agreed not to. Red only told me about this after it was done. It wasn't something we talked about beforehand, but I was okay with it. Nano never said anything about this to me, and we've never talked about Spite. I shared the feelings Red expressed here, since he was the only other one who knew how I felt. What he said about negative comments I was getting was true. This wasn't included in Nano's or Spite's documents at all. Since they didn't say anything about it, I chose not to either. I lied about not knowing about Red's convo with Nano about Spite to try to not make things worse for myself, but I still accidentally alluded to it because of the mental state I was in. This is what I said in my apology. Once again, I had no involvement or knowledge of Red bringing up Spite to Nano in 2023. My only personal involvement was excluding someone specific from working with Nano was Silver. Red. We haven't heard from Red in a little while. Cinder was upset over what we both thought was Spite copying her. I saw Spite interact with Nano, possibly with the intent of trying to work with her. I'm in this part.
Evil.
I went to Nano myself and asked her not to work with her without talking to Cinder first. This is about one person and one artist they never worked with before who was fine with agreeing to it. As far as I know, it never actually affected Spite. I've never talked about Spite with any other artist, and I'm sorry to her that I asked this of Nano. And this is the first time, the first time we talked about exclusivity. Yep.
Yeah.
Start the combo as if we were asking Nano to do this like I would any other time. Yep. But then I tell Nano, I just want to ask if okay with being one Hellhound exclusive, and I feel really bad asking you about something like this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nano, if I never talked about Spite, here's me searching Spite mode games. Nano,
Yeah.
no, sorry, because I wanted to show up 100 messages with her using the word Spite. Like, I'm so spiteful about Silvervale. The spite's burning within me for these other creators that are copying me.
Cinder is a glorious angel. She's never been spiteful towards anybody. Don't even know what you mean. She even has a Heaven Hound model, don't you know?
True. 10th of May 2023. The only other time Red ever talked about Spite with Nano was in the middle of another convo they were having about Silvervale. Red says Spite only came up in this convo because of what Nano said about being moved by Spite. I was talking shit about her with a trusted friend, but I didn't lie to Nano about anything I did. I told her what I believe to be true. I'm sorry to Spite for talking about her like this. Yeah, we've already seen all this shit already.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah, already seen it all. Yep.
Yeah, this is Red talking shit to Nano.
Again, like Red said, Spite came into my chat to introduce herself and gave me bits. We already saw this.
Yeah.
Yep. 22nd of September 2022. Spite's tweet that Red refers to in his DMs with Nano. It was posted on the same day as her ASMR announcement that I showed above.
Yeah.
The Spite tweets. No, this one we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, okay.
I want to be very clear, all three of my model designs were never based on any other characters except Cerberus himself and inspirations from goth e-girl culture. Goth e-girl culture, okay. I had a lot of creativity to each and every one of my designs, and I'm proud of them. I would never strive to be a copy of anyone else. Ultimately, I'm too busy focusing on myself, loving myself, and growing as a content creator. I'm just doing my thing. Guys, tweets that are like, obviously, things you're living in your head rent-free
Yeah,
for $1,000.
100%.
Yeah. My design elements and Nyan Tails claims. As I stated in my apology, I was very possessive and protective over my design and its details before and around the time of my first debut. My fire and its colours changing effect had never been done.
So funny? You know, it'd be so funny. If there was like if like tomorrow there was an Anubis themed like female hellhound or whatever.
Yep.
And she's like she's got green fire ears. This is the fucking Twitter apocalypse.
Ew.
Sorry.
Cinder's claiming. No, sorry. Cinder's claiming here. No, it's funny. Cinder's claiming here. My fire and its color changing effect had never been done on a VTuber model before, and were my most unique design aspect.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, this is in late 2021, early 2022, right? Which is VTubing was really popular in the West, but this is before like tons and tons of debuts.
Yeah, 100%.
In the West. So it's actually possible that's true. I was stressed and worried I'd miss out on capitalizing on these features first. Since my debut took a year and a half to happen after my character design was finished. A year and a half? Oh, you probably can afford it. Sorry. Like back then, that's probably, she had to like wait for a model and rigger to develop.
Yeah, true.
Probably money. Yeah. Because she blew up in 2022. Mm-hmm. Spite included an image of her messages from Yarn Tales on the 21st of January 2023 in a document where she talked about an incident we had over my design. So this is Sprite getting a message from Yarn Tales. Okay. Hi, hey, you popped in my feed, and can I just say I love your design? I had a rather odd question, I suppose. Have you had any messages from the VTuber Sinder regarding your design? This may seem out of nowhere, but I'm only asking because I had made an OC like a while back, and I was accused by her and others of stealing her design because my dog girl had flames in the ears, and her and her fans claimed that was exclusive to her design. It was this whole big ordeal on Twitter, so I wondered if anything similar had happened to you yet. I would like to clarify, I myself am not saying your design looks like hers. I was scrolling, saw your totally awesome design. When I saw the flames near in the ears, I had flashbacks and thought to myself, oh no.
Dude.
So I guess Just my curiosity keeps the best of
There's
me.
a high council of fucking goober pyro pups who are looking for any flame-eared woman to like take down.
Absolutely. Like in before, like you find some 2 view you'd never heard of who was doing the exact concept you thought you'd come up with in like December 2019 or something.
Yeah.
The situation she was referring to happened in September of 2021, 4 years ago, and 9 months before I debuted my first model. It was very early on in my career, and the first time I'd experienced someone copying me in my design. This was settled between us, and we both went our separate ways afterwards. I mean, sure. To be fair, I like when I was hoping you got Silvervale being like Silvervale saying this is sorted out when it clearly wasn't sorted out.
Yeah,
No,
true.
Sinder said sorted out, and like yeah, I'm like because I'm about to say like okay, this was settled between us. Clearly, Ninetales is still upset about it. This is all I said about Ninetales in my apology. I was wrong about the year this happened, which goes to show my composure at the time of writing it. No, I believe this, but also it's like, can't you see the fact that I made fuck ups? It's actually because I was just suffering even more. My debut was 25th, 6, 2022, but this happened on the 10th of September 2021. Ninetales is an ASM artist who at one point posted a Hellhound OC for one of our upcoming ASMR videos, and it was undoubtedly created using me as a reference. This is right after my debut, and like I said, I was very protective of my design elements being unique to me, and I overreacted. Shortly after, I apologized and they agreed to adjust the character design, and I thought the matter was settled. I wasn't going to say anything more about this than I did in my apology. But since Nyantail's own tweet about this situation had almost 500,000 views when I took the screenshot before it was deleted, I'd like to go over her claims about what happened. Here was the link to her tweet.
Yeah, sure.
Posted on the 26th of April at 12:29 PM EST at the exact same time as Spite's document.
Ooh.
Do we remember when she sent her entire following to attack me because I made an ASMR roleplay? This is Hellhound OC, and that was copying her, or about how when she was actively liking tweets calling me names. Of course we don't remember because she made me delete every tweet regarding it after it happened. This mean girl behavior is not new. Smaller creators like myself were just intimidated into silence and pretending like it never happened.
You're cringe. Who's calling it cringe?
Oh, dude, okay. Her example of like Sinder sending like the orcs at the Battle of Middle Earth, whatever, and like that battle is one guy saying you're cringe to her.
Well, it could have been like a level 20 caster casting that cringe. You don't know.
Yeah,
It's blurred out.
Doing psychic damage.
This is the artwork she presented to the public. It's used in her ASMR video uploaded on the 19th of July 2022. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Okay. Fucking spicy version of Patreon. However, this artwork for a Hellhound character is not the one there was a problem over. 9th of September 2021, here's her original quote tweet about this character design on the Wayback Machine. In her messages to Spite, she called this character a dog girl when she called it a Hellhound here. This is a Hellhound, I'm sure what to name her. Okay. Here's the original artwork. It is not the art she presented in a tweet after it cancelled. I was upset with how overall similar this was to my design, not only because of the fire in her head.
Yeah, it's got the belts on the tail as well. Like, I can see that.
Okay. Still, like, after I've just been exposed to, like, the Spite accusations, when Spite looks a lot closer.
Yeah.
In some ways. But yeah, the fire is alright. It's my original design for comparison, taken from my reference.
So it's the belts on the tail. I think the belts on the tail seals it to me.
Sure. The only counter argument is that, like, Cinder wasn't big yet. It is theoretically possible that Ninetales hadn't seen Freshie.
Yeah.
But if Ninetales admits to this, whatever.
Look, the only thing these women fear isn't like the thing that these women fear isn't like copying each other or like slander on the internet or anything. The thing these women fear is a job application.
I I don't know why she didn't post the actual artwork there was a dispute over in her tweet, other than try to make me look worse, because the video with the correct character artwork in it from the 4th of January 2022 is public on her YouTube channel. This is what the designer's editor looked like after we settled things.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Sweetheart? The original art is there as well somewhere? Oh, so she used the original art in a different video, I think.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Whatever.
Whatever.
Right. In a tweet,
Sorry.
she claims I sent my entire following to attack her, and I made her delete every tweet, and states, well, a creator like herself which is intimidated into silence. First of all, I didn't send anyone to attack her, and this was long before she made an HTML roleplay with this OC. She made a tweet that the character design was finished on the 9th of September 2021. 10th of September. Sometime after seeing Untail's tweet, Red messaged an artist friend's spouse for advice about it, since they dealt with a similar situation in the VTuber scene recently. This is their entire conversation. Another big VA just posted their new Hellhound OC. Knows and follows Tashi and followed Sinder within the past month. Just not sure about what to do. Okay. Oh, wow. What the fuck? They so damn obviously copied what the hell. Quote unquote, the Hellhounds. Look, dude, the pettiness! As soon as we're on Cinder's side for a minute, right, Redacted has to go and say, looks like Cinder, she worked at a strip club, shaking my head.
Jesus Christ.
Right, Lamal. Like, it's fine, it doesn't matter, but it's so petty.
Yeah, it's so petty, it's so petty.
Oh. It was after this that a friend acted on their own and commented. Oh, sorry, I skipped like 2 messages. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It was after this that a friend acted on their own and commented on Yantal's tweet to defend me. There's another couple of our friends joining in. So, okay. So, okay, to be fair, Cinder didn't tell anyone to tweet, but Redacted told an artist about this, and then the artist decided to talk shit. Okay. I messaged the friend Red reached out to after they commented on the tweet. Oh my god, thank you for saying something. After seeing that, it really got me down. You're fun, girl. Copycats are everywhere. You should definitely step up and comment, or at least DM her to tell her to change up her character design because it's too close to yours. Why is there an emote that's black? Oh, because it's one of their,
Yeah,
it's their
it's their
emote.
emote, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the advice. Of course, cutie. And so okay, while she didn't send anyone to attack her, she was supportive when Nantal's was attacked. Whatever. And in a group chat with that same friend, Red, and another friend. I really appreciate you guys. I'm not the best at speaking up for myself, so thank you so much. It's fine, don't worry about it too much. What isn't the first time, won't be the last time these things will happen. Little did you know. Yep. Saj.
Smoge. I've
never sent anyone to attack and harass her, or retweet the post or any of the replies. What I did was like my friend's comments and at some point reply myself, although I have no clue what I said back then. I messaged down Tails that same night to work things out privately, where I allegedly made her delete every tweet regarding it after it happened. Alright. Hi, Jan. I'm sorry I didn't message you before replying to a tweet. Yes, this should have been private. Emotions were high and I acted without thinking, but I can't apologize for ending myself or my character. I've got the best character, everyone knows it. I came up with the character first, everyone knows it. You saw it, they saw it. Even CNN saw it.
The fake news CNN.
Even fake news CNN said it. If it was the artist who made your hellhound look like mine, then I can't blame you for how it came out. But knowing of me, I feel you would have been able to see the similarities of the two, especially since it ended up looking more like me than your references. Would you be willing to have your artist revise the character to differentiate her from Cinder? I'm sorry this got out of hand, and I hope we can move past this. Yes, I too think this should have been resolved privately. This could have gone all differently if it had all gone down in DMs. My intention was never to copy you, and I stand by that. Yes, it looks differently from my reference, but that's because I asked for blonde hair and more pink colors. At the time, my friend had asked me to do more girly characters because I do a lot of dark, evil uppies and such. Sorry, the part where she's like, do all you Sims think you've got any influence? Apparently Nantail's friend can just control Nantail's entire direction.
Apparently, Jesus.
Right. Speaking Oh, this is a screenshot of her picking an outfit right now, and this outfit inspired it,
Okay.
and as well as my Batgirl OC. But obviously, this character will never ever be the main focus of my channel. She will appear in 3 audios at most, so it's really no skin off my back to make some changes if it will appease you, to be honest. I'm not obligated to, and honestly, several people advised me not to, but I'm not going to have beef with you just because I can. It's not really worth it. So I can request my artist alter the outfit if at the end of the day, that means we can all get over this. I understand and appreciate that. Which part specifically do you request that I change, just so there's no confusion? I'd say the most unique things. Sorry. I'd say the most unique things about Cinder are being obsessed with copycats of her, obsessed with people who won't acknowledge her. Sorry. Asking artists not to work with people that she doesn't like. Doing exclusivity deals.
Yeah,
Sorry.
true.
Sorry, Cinder. Sorry. Cinder. The most unique things is Cinder, the flames inside the ears and tail design. Regardless of the outfit, that's the biggest thing. Also, could you address that this is handled? I won't ask for an apology. That's not really that's not really what matters to me. But I've done my best to convince you and others that on my end. It's a purely misunderstanding. I love giving artists creative freedom, and I don't want anyone more of your fans attack me for that. Yeah, I can do that. I agree this is a misunderstanding, and I do apologize for all this stupid Twitter drama. Really, I do. I don't know what other artists you work with, but you should be careful with what they gave you back to you in the future. It could lead to another situation like this with someone else. Would you be able to remove the art until the revisions are made? Jesus Christ. And it's like, you should be careful in the future. If you piss off the VTuber master again.
Cinder's the godfather.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to anger the VTuber mafia, you know, or something might happen to your channel.
If I'm honestly, if I'm Tails and Cinder gets done like the way she got done, like I understand Tails like you know calling her out for this.
Yeah, I certainly understand Tails at the time being like, you know, oh my god, you think I copied you because of these things? Like, calm down, you don't own the universe. Like,
I understand like holding on to it for 5 years, bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, so far, again, I haven't seen the rest of the team. So far, I also think that, like, Tails is definitely, taking advantage of this situation to kick Cinder while she's down when it's, like, timely and, like, she'll get attention for it. And, like, again, this is the whole thing of, like, oh, I was fucked over by this guy 5 years ago, now everyone hates this guy. Oh, finally! I can talk about this time, and like everyone will agree.
But you sort of get it right. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get this bitch. And like, for Tails, I respect it. I also don't think Tails is doing the maximum damage, that she possibly can or anything. So like, I'm sort of on Tails' side here.
Below I said, you should be careful with what artists give back to you in the future. It could lead to another situation like this with someone else. And it sounds a lot worse reading it back now than I meant it back then. Yeah, it always sounds like you're like, you know, something could happen to your channel, Tails. Like, you know, someone might have a little birdie.
Just cue the Godfather music, you know.
Yeah, a little birdie might have a word to YouTube, and you might suddenly find that your videos are, you know, not suitable for advertisements anymore. You know, a little accident could happen, you know. I asked her to remove only the artwork tweet until revisions are made, followed by saying, I'll remove my tweet if you remove yours, which I agreed to. I hate so this is back to Tails. I hate confrontation. My artists are so sweet. I hate returning stuff, asking for alterations though. I see what you mean. It's like when you get your nails done and the lady puts it on crooked. You don't want to say because you feel bad. I'll remove my tweets if you remove yours. And the only reason I ask that is because if I only remove mine, to anyone who doesn't know we've talked, it will look like an admission of guilt, and I really don't want to have to argue with anyone else on that today. Is that semi-agreeable? I can agree to that. I just removed all the replies on my end. I'd refer it that way, actually. Sounds good. Glad we can sort this out. I'll be sure to get your approval for the changes my artist has done with them. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna let me read it first and then read what Cinder says about it, right? Because she's shaping it. Like I said, this character is but a small part of my channel, so alterations aren't that big of a deal. Will you still make a statement, or you'd prefer it all of it was swept under the rug? I completely understand. I'd appreciate it. I honestly hate getting involved with drama, but I definitely learned a valuable lesson. Thanks for understanding and working with me on figuring this out. Pray emoji. I can make a public statement. However, everyone that made rude comments I have connections with, and that can also be discussed privately with them if you'd prefer. They just saw a resemblance to my character and came rushing in so fast, and I felt like I had to stand up for myself, which was wrong of me to do so publicly. I've never had this happen before, so it caused a lot of stress on me. So here's an example. This thing is a little bit negative for Cinder, which is like here's actually another example of her. Like, yes, Cinder, you didn't ask people to attack her, but you apparently knew the people who attacked her, and you acknowledged that they were rude comments. And here you're also kind of trying to make an excuse for like the fact that like your friends or like people you know made apparently unreasonable rude comments about.
Like the only grace I'll give her is that like this is very early in her career.
Yeah.
Like this is the only like this is the only. You know, she's mishandling the situation, but she's also not used to being a public figure.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but apparently Nantel's is based because she's like, well, to be completely honest, you're not responsible for your friends who said bad things about me. They're all their own people. The only thing that upset me was your fans who came from your retweet and said bad things, and then you liking those tweets. I didn't retweet anything on your post. The only thing I liked was blah tweet with a reference tweet link. Is that what you meant? I would never deliberately send people to attack someone else for me, regardless of the situation. Alright, and so Cinder's claiming, below I pointed out that the only people that made rude comments on a post were a few of my friends, and she acknowledged I wasn't responsible for what they said. Well, and Nyantal says, well, her tweet was a response under my tweet, which in turn, whether you meant to or not, indirectly had people who followed you come say things. But it's clear now, your intention wasn't to hurt me. Aside, this was just a nasty situation in general.
Aside.
So this tweet is... Maybe you shouldn't make it too obvious with...
So Cinder retweeted that. Cinder.
Did she?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think that's what happened here.
Cinder liked it.
No. Yeah, or it just mentions Cinder with the ad. And so people who stalk Cinder, you know, not stalk, but you know, all of her tweets will see the ad. Anyway, it was a reply to me and part of the thread. It's easy to miss, so she didn't know that you didn't know. We can't change that. I genuinely apologize if there were supporters of mine who commented harsh things towards you due to that reply. That was never my intention. I hope you can forgive me for all this. I just got nervous seeing the resemblance and panicked thinking of ill intentions. To be honest, I wasn't reading the other replies, but should have noticed. I can message her about the misunderstanding. Thank you. I mean, we are influencers. Our diehard fans will always become seriously protective of us when we get upset. It's a given, but nothing that can't be fixed with a statement clearing it up. Could I request to know what you say before you say it? In regards to liking the replies, I only actually have one screenies, but this is what I was referring to. You're cringe.
The likes it, yeah, because the likes are public.
And redacted. Obviously, that's not the most hateful thing that we said, and it's not the end of the world, but just a reference. Okay, so Sinder did like it. Actually, Sinder possibly misremembered, otherwise lied. Yeah. I would say something like, there was a misunderstanding in regards to elements of my design being used elsewhere. We've spoken privately to clear everything up. We all make mistakes, and it's important to own up to them in order to learn from them. Oh, sorry, I'm seething on Nailtail's behalf. Because, like, no. I didn't agree that I made a mistake. I just agreed to change it to appease you, the big VTuber, and I said as much. I do know blah, and I'd like to tweet in the heat of the moment, but quickly unliked it because I knew it was in bad taste. I don't condone this behavior, and that wasn't appropriate for him to say. I mean, the ending part, it kind of makes it sound like you're blaming me. Nyan tells us based, right? And to the blah thing, it's understandable. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, and your cringe isn't exactly going to throw me into a depressive episode. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. Sorry, this is what I said to her. I said, you're cringe. I said it to her face, and I'll say it again. You're cringe. Cringy Hillary.
Everyone here is cringe.
I was referring to myself, but actually I'll leave... Oh, okay, Cinder was saying I make mistakes, right? I was referring to myself, actually, but I'll leave that part out, if that's what it reads. Sounds good to me. That sounds good to me then, Catface. So if that's all sorted now... I would say so. Thanks again for talking this out and understanding where I was coming from. Of course, I'll keep in touch with the edits. Hope you won't have any bad blood going forward due to this. Hope the same. I respect you a lot as a fellow content creator. I just made a tweet to clear everything up. Will you be deleting your replies too? I already deleted them.
Oh my god.
I missed any. It does look like there's still a few in the replies tab, but could you screen them for me, please? Actually, give me a sec. Sure thing, just let me know if you need them. This is sorry. This is on September the 11th. I just want to say, people died, Kim. That's what I want to say.
20 years to this day, people died, and here you are talking about cringe tweets. Is this the America that we died for in Afghanistan?
Below asked if she'd be leaving a reply to, since I already had after she was said, I'll remove my tweets if you remove yours.
Look, patriots died so that their daughters could talk about cringe tweets on Twitter.
True. You messaged me again with the art revision. Okay, now I've got them all. I just deleted the ones under the post still, but I didn't see the ones reply to yours because you'd already deleted yours. My bad. I appreciate it, thank you. No problem. Hey, I know it's been a hot fucking minute, but just got the file sent to me like 2 seconds ago. So it's changed. And here's the original. They're the same picture. Oh,
they got earrings instead. Fire ears.
It's backwards.
Yeah.
The original's
Here's
above.
here's what I just said. That was some break for school or something, so it took longer than I would have liked, but hey. There's the part where it's like, oh yeah, like we're having this big argument, like it's a big deal, and like the artist is like a fucking like a 17-year-old who's in like the last year of high school collectively. And like they've got to deal with this in between like a math class and English.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thanks for getting back to me. I appreciate it. Okay, I probably should let you know she was busy. She didn't think I ditched it altogether. But yeah, it took a while. At least I got it. Oh, this is, to be fair, it's like a month and a half later.
Yeah.
Okay. A month later. Okay. You can, and she's blocked you. Obviously, that's years later, probably. For more proof against the claim that I sent my entire following to attacker, here's the original tweet before my friends commented on the 10th. You can see there's 3 comments. Ash, flame of the 7th sun. I like this type of drawing, a little gothic look, it's cute for me. And where's the 3rd comment? I guess we haven't included
Yeah.
whatever. And here's one of my friends' comments on their post a day later. Their tweet was posted at 5:50 PM EST, their snapshot shows the time PST. Now tells the tweet now had 8 comments.
Ooh.
You're cringe.
You're cringe.
Sorry.
Was this the shot? Was this the shot heard around the world?
Yeah, I know. It's like you hear like you post your cringe, bang, bang, bang on your door. FBI open up. You're being arrested for like speech. And searching on Twitter for replies on tales from the 10th
Of September to the
11th of September.
11th of September. No.
Both from friends defending me. There are a handful of negative comments on a tweet at most. Far from clear claim that it was my entire following. You're cringe. Sinder seems like a good name, I think. Well, obviously this doesn't show deleted tweets.
Yeah.
Even if you do a time search, right?
Well,
Whatever. Regarding the size of my entire following, she also said smaller creators like myself were just intimidated into silence. I did not intimidate her into silence about this, as shown in her DMs. When this happened, we were both creators of similar size. So she had 66.7k subscribers, and a month later, I had 64k subscribers.
Tashi. What about on Sinder?
Yeah. Sinder was just a Twitter account at this time. Excuse me, are you calling a Twitter account somehow unimportant and not real?
No, it's like, because this is meant to be the full context, Cinder not looking up her own follow account here is kind of sus.
Sure. We could do that, but like, whatever.
I think, look, I think Cinder's tacitly admitting she's the villain in the Young-Tails drama.
Yeah,
Cinder's definitely the villain here.
Yeah, like, I will say that like, at the start of the tweet, she's acting like the Godfather, but she does like walk it back more and more as it goes on.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And like this is all when it was still private, so there's like nothing forcing it. Like there was no one pressuring her to walk it back, apart from the town. But yeah, like she should. Yeah, and as Sinder admits, like it reads like a fucking like Godfather of ASMR, and you're gonna like knock her over a channel or something. Anyway. Cool story. I am aware I did not and do not have the exclusive right to a fire on my character design, specifically in my ears. I can thank you, Cinder, because then why did you make me read 300 pages of like detailed legal argument over like who came up with ears first, if my ears first? Alright, anyway. It is my most iconic feature, but that doesn't make it my only feature. I said it wrong. That doesn't make it only my feature. Your VTuber character design is something that represents you, and in an IP-driven world, your design is very important to your brand. When someone adds similar details to their own design or their design looks very inspired by yours, it can feel personal, like they took part of you for themselves. As I grew, I became much less concerned with other VTubers using fire elements like mine. I've seen many new VTubers with fire in their ears, and many adding the swirl too, but fire with a swirl has always been a common trope. Dude, this is so like... It's possible they're not copying me, but I did notice. While it had bummed me out when everything around that detail looked as if it could have been taken from me, I recognised that it probably inspired a lot of people to design themselves that way. Oh, this is absolutely like, of course, once having a big creator, it's fine actually. I can handle your little people. Copy. It's okay. Enjoy yourselves. Imitations. I do not and have not held it against any VTubers who have fire on them. In their ears, have a change of colours, are held hands, or have any other design element to share with me after moving past my feelings about spite in 2023. My friends, my friends would sometimes come to me about VTubers they'd seen that they thought were copying my fire features, like here, which made me feel justified in feeling bad about it, like I wasn't alone. Nobody likes to feel like someone's copying or ripping off something as personal as their VTuber design. Not me, not Spite, and I'm sure not Silverveil either. Girl, I thought this was you, redacted, who in ears on fire too. Yeah, there's been a lot of fire canines popping up lately. Dead with ghost coming out emoji. Specifically with ear flames. Decomposing Google crying face emoji. Someday, sunrise, sunset. Okay. At some point, before I took the screenshot above, this friend deleted a message that I replied to, which is shown in this image from the day these messages were sent. I don't know when or why they deleted it. The hour discrepancy in the time they screenshots because I was at an airport in CST at the time. Okay, so a friend apparently said, maybe someday people learn how to be original. Someday. Oh, that's why Sinder said someday in reply. Okay. I have friends with fire on them, friends with fire in their ears, and friends with fire ears. I can't be racist against fire ears. That's what I call like no, that's what I call the light-skinned elves.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. It never bothered me to have that in common with them. Here's an example with one of my friends, March 2023. No, thank you for sharing with me. You're gonna look so badass. I love the X on your Y. Thank you, I'm excited for it. X is still gonna do it, but Barbara designed it. And we're flame sisters now. Oh, true. And another one in the beginning of April 2023. My VTuber's out. We have the matching fires.
Yay.
Oh yeah, we're good. Alright. I remember having another conversation and being happy about another friend having fire ears, but I think it was in person last year since it wasn't in our DMs. He was another one of my friends coming to me on the end of 2024 about a similar design. They were planning to one of my outfits and I was excited for them. I'm so excited for you, X. I'm not excited for you. I just wanted to tell you because I know it feels like copy you a lot. Like, you just inspire a lot of people. But this one was a personal thing from a bit ago. But anyway, can't wait to see tomorrow. I know you never do that. Please don't worry, you're so sweet. No, this is because they're like, I need to check with the Godfather, you know. I'm about to open an Italian restaurant in your part of the city, and I need to check if you're okay with it, boss.
Also, this could be just character growth for Sinder, right? Like that's the obvious.
Yeah, of course. Yes, that's true. Since he could have been a bitch about it before and just grown and become a better person. Oh, this is
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the entire. Okay, so dickhead rankings.
Oh.
For I don't know, for Spite? Is Spite a dickhead?
I think if you go back to like I think the two bits that are key here. The only bits that are really key are not this one. I'll find the tweet. Let me find the fucking Discord DM.
No, this is Nyantails. This isn't Spite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is not Spite. Sorry. Yeah.
The Spite section is half taken up by Nyantails.
Yeah. I think that Sinder lives in Spite's head rent free.
Yeah, and vice versa, I think.
Yeah.
Because Cinder admitted to like being petty and copying Spite.
Yeah. Admittedly, neither of them tried to sort it out with the other, right?
True.
Just like with Silvervale. Oh, I mean, although
Hmm.
Cinder messaged Silvervale and tried to talk to her and stuff, right? But like here, they didn't try to talk to each other. They could have sorted it out. Like, I mean, Cinder admits this, right? Like, they could have sorted it out, and she should have. Spite also could have. I think Spite.
Spite
is...
Spite dropped a Google Doc.
Just from the fucking screenshot from the tweet. Oh, where is it?
The only thing Spite really did was drop a Google Doc, right? She didn't really lie about anything that happened.
Yeah. I just think that
Like Spite claimed pure speculation that like Cinder copied Spite, right?
yeah.
So that's like the worst thing Spite did.
Yeah, like, yet again, like, I mean, obviously it's not a crime, but, like, it's the kind of... I mean, again, like, obviously in hindsight, but it's... And, you know, this is the part that Cinder also did. It's, like, it's kind of irresponsible to
join a dog pile like this.
Yeah, and to, like, make a bunch of accusations that are, like, basically backed with this, you know...
My opinion, bro.
Yeah, my opinion, bro, right? To be fair, she's not necessarily saying she has proof and not showing it, right? So you can possibly infer it is just her opinion, right?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, also, like, Cinder also, like, made a bunch of opinions about Silvervale she shouldn't have. Or no, to be fair, she was saying, like, a bunch of stuff Silvervale did was true. Silvervale was obviously ghosting her and stuff like that. But still, like, it's just, you know, but yeah, there's something in the world. I don't know, like...
I'm putting Spite like a 1.
Yeah.
Like accidental dickhead. She's just speculating in public at like a dangerous time. It obviously hurts Cinder, but like the damage is already done.
Yeah.
There's nothing Spite could do to like make the cancellation worse than it is.
Yeah.
And Spite's obviously like trying to damage like Cinder's career, but I mean, it's...
I'll even grant you like that. Like Cinder's already done so by this point.
Yeah.
This can't really damage her much more, I think. And especially like what Shy Lily and Nanalyst and Silvervale did was like so much more voracious and everything. Like, so it doesn't really... Spite's thing is like a distant fourth place.
So do you think she like added on to the dog pile as a form of relevancy, or do you think she genuinely felt hurt and felt like her story needed to be out there as well?
Both.
I mean, I don't know if like from the perspective like my story needs to be out there. I think it was no, like I genuinely was pissed off by Cinder, and now I'm gonna like now that everyone doesn't like Cinder, I can finally shit on her without people like I can finally shit on her without people calling me God, what my vocabulary?
Obsessed weirdo.
Yeah, calling me obsessed weirdo.
Yeah. So because I think that like a big thing in Spite's story is that Spite was right. Like Cinder did unironically like tweet something. So like it's like get under Spite's skin. So Spite's stuff also wasn't entirely wrong.
True. According
and Spite never knew that Nanalyst was asked not to work with her, but you know that's true too.
He also has Spite not to work there. Some of this stuff where like Spite is like they debuted around the same time, like outfits and stuff, right? Something I'm now realizing is like, but like they all know how long it takes to design a model. Like it takes like the overarching thing is it takes a while. So like it seems even if Cinder wanted to steal your design, right? There are times when like she wouldn't have had time to do it and get it out, like probably. Also Spite is just like I assume based on this timeline, because I've not gone back and double check everything. Cinder is basically saying, here's the proof that I didn't copy her. And so, yeah, Spite turns out to be factually wrong with some of it. But again, yeah, like I understand what is... like, I assume that, yes, Spite probably was upset about being compared to Cinder a bunch.
Yeah.
And to that extent, yes, I understand. She also had, like, a valid emotional upset. I'll say. But yeah, like, whatever.
Is
I want to say
yeah.
I want to say a 2, just because it felt like in her position she shouldn't put out a bunch of speculation, especially at a time when it's like everyone's just going to assume the credentials and everything else that's going out that this is all true and not actually speculation.
True deal. Yeah. Also, like, I just can't get over the fact that, like, they're all. Again, I'm not saying like Clive Murray should actually like be upset or have a reason to act on this,
Yeah.
right? Like they all copy. Like the point here is obvious that they are all copying each other and getting inspiration from each other the whole time, all the time, right? But like the fact
They're all in
that
the same
literally
scene.
the fact they've got screenshots of Calliope Murray's sleepy outfit, it's like, oh yeah, I wonder where you guys got the idea from. Like, you said, like, and she doesn't like none of them ever mention that, like, oh, actually, we're not as original as we want to be.
Yeah. But yeah, if I was to guess, Aki, I think Spite's message was probably 50-50. Like 50% she was communicating, like, fuck this bitch, because she had my feelings. And 50% she knew this was a good time to do it for, like, her career. Because, you know, when you're a content creator, it's never, like, outside of your mind that, like, yeah, this is potentially gonna slap.
Yeah.
Alright, Nyontail's dickhead ranking. I'm putting her at a 0.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Like, sorry, Cinder. I literally forgotten that Nyantail is a completely separate situation. Like, what's this got to do with Spite? My Spite mentioned her in the
No, Spite and Nyontail's, I think we're talking, but the
yes, no, they released it exactly at the same time.
Yeah, but like Nyontail's like deleted her tweet calling out Cinder anyway.
Interesting.
Because it's probably like petty shit from 4 years ago, so she doesn't care that much. But yeah, Nyontail's didn't do anything wrong, like, other than like maybe using Cinder as a reference for a fucking Hellhound ASMR. But like, I'm like, I don't care. I don't think that's a bad thing. So Nyontail's like 0 for me.
The fact that, like, because, you know, this happened in April 2025, right?
Yeah.
And the Nyantail's thing was like late 2021.
Yeah.
Like, either Nyantail's looked it up, or like this absolutely lived rent free in her head for 4 years is what happened here.
I don't even know. I don't think there's enough. There's not enough evidence that this was rent free in her head. This is like. I'm not gonna say any names, but there's definitely like the small Twitter accounts where, like, if it's like 2 years later, like, for me, like, I haven't interacted with this guy in 2 years, but I remember their name, and they're having a bad day. Definitely, I'm gonna remind them. It's like, so how do you feel about XYZ now, huh?
True, I suppose. But remember, like, she's got like 100, you know, like 250,000 subscribers or whatever, right?
To Nyontails.
Yeah, or like a lot, a big. I mean, sure, you know, I take your point. It is just funny that, like, she like remembered this thing from like 4 years ago, but yeah, like, it definitely rubbed the wrong way. I think it was a little bit like, it was basically like she was like, this bitch fucked me over, and like, I've been biding my time, and finally I can fucking shit on it like I've always wanted to. Which is like, it's just fair.
I mean,
it's some validity.
You know what? The internet is one of the magical places where you can be a bit petty, and like, people don't really care about it. So I don't care about this. I don't think Nyontails is like a dickhead for this.
Yeah, I'm
a 0.
I'm gonna say 1 because she did say things that weren't true. She said Cinder didn't send her a Thai following to attack her because Nyontails never showed her in Thai following. Sounds like a lot of people.
True.
Like, okay, Thai following to me means many, like way more than 10, right? Because Cinder, you know, this sounds like a lots of people, right? And her evidence was literally 1 tweet.
Yeah, true.
And like apparently like 3 others, and I'm like, okay. And Cinder liked one of them and then unliked it. Actually, no, because Cinder unliked it straight away, she had to dig this out of the archives from 4 years ago.
Which is really funny.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, now Tails, like, you're definitely not obsessed.
I'm not convinced that Nyantas is obsessed with Cinder. I think like she's just a little bit spiteful and like she like got to have some fun. What Cinder's get destroyed.
Actually, I'm upgrading both of them to 2. That's just...
Okay. So I'm 0 and 1. How about you, Aki?
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Yeah.
Nyantas being the 1.
Cinder. I put Cinder. Cinder's dickheadery about a 2 for Nyantails.
Yeah.
But it's between 2 and 3. I don't. She's definitely the villain in like the Nyantails story, but she's obviously like learned a lesson. For Spite, saying that Spite can't work with Nano, that's kind of shitty. Especially if like this isn't like she's not paying Nano extra money or anything. She's just like straight up favor basically. But like Cinder didn't do that. Redacted did it, so it's kind of part of Redacted's dickheadery, not Cinder's.
I'll just give it 2 for both, right? Yeah, she was acting like the fucking godfather because someone else had fire in their ears. And like, Cinder's like, actually, that's my OC, do you not steal? I'll like destroy you. So yeah, like 2 and then 2 for the Spite thing because she did intentionally tweet about it and Redacted did ask Nano not to Spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to give a 2 to both for Cinder. Only my instinct would have been like a 3. But just trying to remember things we've like measured a freebie for as. So I want to say a 2. Yeah. Plus, also, it's her friends that kind of really did the real dickhead thing of like being like, you should just call her Cinder in response to the tweet.
Yeah. That's like a snarky thing to do.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm done with the Spite section.
Yeah, I'm finally the fucking ASMR video thumbnail from 2021 is sorted.